we do get calls about drones
all the time
because of the cameras. Okay.
No, you get calls because they don't know the law.
No, it's not that they don't know the law.
Listen, not here to dispute the law. We're telling you why we get calls.
Whether they know.
I don't care. I mean, why'd you come out? Why doesn't you control sight?
That's the problem.
Are they flying dangerously?
You don't
dangerously?
care.
Well, why should I care?
Because you clearly have come here today, right, to fly a drone to cause some form of concern.
Really?
You are going well off topic. We're keeping it simple.
I've had stuff stolen. You've never turned up. Don't give me that.
I haven't.
We all know why you're here, because it's a company. Company's phoned you up. Security's phoned you up, and you come running along. Three of you. For what? What was the offence?
We haven't come running along.
What was the offence?
Come to check out that it's
we made sure that you weren't breaching Section 241 of the Air Navigation Order of 2016.
And have you done that?
Well, you haven't now, because I've made you aware that your flight could be reckless.
There is a chance.
You say something wrong.
No, there is a chance that could
Stop to that and shut up. We know what can happen. Anything can happen.
Don't tell me to shut up.
Just
I've been more
fed
than
up talking to you.
I'm not having you tell me to shut up.
Every time you say something, it's wrong. So I'm not interested in what you got to say.
I am not wrong.
Hey everyone.
Clip 1. Hey everyone. Welcome back to the channel where we expose abuse of power and break down real police encounters using facts, not emotion. Today's video features Focus, one of the UK's most respected public auditors. You'll find their channel linked in the description, so be sure to check them out and show your support. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss our latest breakdowns. What begins as nothing more than a routine drone flight quickly turns into a heated confrontation. Officers keep changing their explanations, contradicting earlier statements, and attempting to impose authority that doesn't appear to exist. Instead of arguing, the auditor remains calm, sticks to the facts, and carefully dismantles each claim with clear reasoning. This encounter escalates rapidly, so let's dive straight in.
What's your name, mate?
Why do you need that?
Well, my name's Andy. Just chat with you.
Are you keen to land your drone so you've got full control over it while we speak to you?
Are you asking me to ground it?
I'm asking you to land it temporarily.
You want me to ground it? You asking me to ground it?
I'm asking you to land it
whilst we have a chat with you, and then we can have a
I'm flying and you're disturbing me, but if you tell me to ground it, I will.
Well,
we're asking you to land it, please, so we can speak to you.
Thank you very much.
Simple question.
How's best to address you, sir?
Sir's great.
Sir? Right, yeah. No problem. So, I'm sure you've probably already spoken to a colleague in relation to your drone.
We have, yeah.
Ace. So, do you understand why we've possibly been called? What's your understanding of it?
Not at all.
You don't? Okay.
I'm thinking it's a lawful activity, you thinking it's not?
Well...
Which element do you think it's not?
So, the only reason we've come to talk to you is to make you aware, okay, of the potential risks in the area, okay? I appreciate you're not aware of the risks. Is that why you're saying you're lawfully...
I'm not aware of the risk.
Okay, so the risks are, obviously flying a drone near a sensitive area, okay, it's just caused some concern. That's all.
If they don't like you doing something, they phone you up and you roll up on blue lights for a guy doing a lawful activity.
We haven't come on blue lights.
We haven't come on blue lights.
What's that there?
That's not our vehicle.
But it's on blue. I'm on about the police.
So, no,
he hasn't come on blue lights. We've not come on blue lights.
The fuck are you talking about?
He hasn't come on blue lights. We've not come on blue lights.
To the point.
You recording me?
Yeah, you're being recorded, yeah.
Yeah, but our colleagues already let you know about it.
No, you let me know he was recording. Do you know it's your policy to inform the person that you're filming at the first practicable moment?
Well, it was practicable.
Are you aware of that?
Yeah, so it's practicable now. Yeah, practicable now.
But my concern when I got here was for you to land the drone because you were chatting to us and you hadn't got eyes on it,
So, all it was, okay, is that you've caused concern, alright? Let's be honest, if it was your house,
no, it's nobody's house.
We fly drones.
It's nobody's house.
We fly drones.
Where does it say that?
Well, we wouldn't be here if it was.
Well, where does it say that?
Because it's a fertiliser site.
Okay, so why is it, it's an ex-fertiliser site.
So, right.
That exchange revealed.
The auditor willingly provided his name but immediately questioned the officer's claims about activating blue lights, and why they delayed informing him he was being recorded. Rather than becoming confrontational, he calmly challenged each inconsistency, forcing the officers to explain themselves. As the conversation continued, what had initially been described as a sensitive security location was eventually revealed to be nothing more than an old fertilizer site. That admission completely changed the tone of the encounter and weakened the officer's original justification. This clip shows how staying composed and asking clear questions can expose weak reasoning far more effectively than arguing. During a voluntary police encounter, knowing when to ask why can make all the difference. Would you have questioned the officer's explanation, or simply accepted it without asking for clarification?
Why you were here? Now I know you don't have to tell me that.
Well, that's why I'm not going to.
So that's fine.
None of your business.
Can you see?
No, I can't see.
If someone
No,
is
I can't
outside
see.
your house flying a drone.
It's not a house.
No.
You're being ridiculous, because this is what happens every time the security phone up.
Sure.
Phone up the police. The police come along and they do the cop-splaining.
Okay, no, that's fine.
No,
but
but
all
what
that's
is it-
happening is that you are causing that, because clearly you're causing concern all the time.
It's okay to say I'm the causation of it. No, I'm not.
You are the causation
Okay,
of it.
let me ask you this.
ordering
Let me
whilst
ask you
you're
this.
here?
Let me ask you this. If I was walking up a farmer's field because it had a public footpath, and the farmer phoned you up and said, "This guy's walking up the field here, walking up the path," you could then come to me and say, "You're causing that by exercising your rights." Walking up the path.
But if you
Now don't try and criminalise me, because I'm doing a
criminalising
lawful
you. But if
activity.
you explain-
I'm doing a lawful
If
activity
you just allow me to explain, we do get calls about drones
all the time.
because of the cameras, okay?
No, you get calls because they don't know the law.
No, it's not that they don't know
listen.
the law.
The drone in somebody's compound.
Yeah, you can.
It's not allowed. It's not.
You don't know the law, and I do, and you
I
can.
know the law.
You don't know
I
the.
know the law.
Quote the law to me.
What law?
What is the law?
What law?
What?
But
So
they
the people
don't
on there-
know the law.
I'm not.
Listen, we're not
whether
here
they
to
know.
dispute the law. We're telling
they
you
don't-
why
it
we
doesn't
get
matter whether they
calls.
know.
I don't care. I mean, why'd you come out? Why doesn't your control say?
That's the problem. You
Are
don't
they flying
care.
dangerously?
You don't
dangerously?
care.
Well, why should I care?
Because you clearly have come here today, right, to fly a drone to cause some form of concern.
Really?
Absolutely.
Really?
Nothing else
100%.
here, is there? What is there
You're
here
wrong.
that you
Oh,
want
for
to look
God's
at?
sake!
Because-
Are you that limited that you think that your only sort of interest in anything has to be just yours? I could be interested in anything going on here.
No, but if that was the case, then you would cooperate with the people
Well,
of the
it's
land
not
that you were
co-
interested
You've already
in.
said-
I'm not the one that's not
antagonising
cooperating.
people.
It is the people that are telling me that I shouldn't be able to fly here that's not cooperating.
They're not saying you shouldn't fly. They're saying
They
you've got a
have said
concern
it.
that you
They
are
have
flying.
said
But they're
it.
obviously
Okay.
concerned about it,
Okay,
aren't
so
they?
once again you're wrong. They have said it.
So that's
You're
fine.
causing a concern by
Exactly,
flying
but
here.
you know we're going in a full loop while you're saying that I'm causing a concern by exercising my rights.
Somebody comes looking in your car, or
Yeah,
just looking through the
they can
window.
do.
That's fine. They might be able to.
can
but Is
do.
that not going to cause a bit of concern?
It doesn't matter, you're not the concerned police, are you? You're not the feelings
No,
police.
but we have to still.
You are
we
law
have to still
enforcement.
make
Doesn't matter.
sure
I can
that
come and look
things
in
are
your
place.
car, what are we going to do then if I look in your car?
Well, I would have a chat with you like I am now, and we'd talk about the reasons why it may cause concern. And that's
Okay.
what we're here. Do you not think?
All right, yeah.
Yeah?
The officer pressed the drone operator.
The officer suggested that the drone operator was responsible for generating complaints simply because he chose to fly there legally. Instead of accepting that logic, the operator responded with a simple comparison, explaining that using a public footpath doesn't make someone responsible for other people's complaints either. That analogy forced the officer into repeating the same argument over and over without addressing the legal point. The discussion became circular, highlighting the lack of a solid legal foundation behind the officer's position. This is a perfect example of how calm reasoning can expose flawed arguments. Lawful activity doesn't suddenly become unlawful simply because someone objects to it. Did you notice how the officer kept blaming him for complaints despite admitting the activity itself was legal? How would you have responded?
And you keep getting calls.
Who
As
said
a
I keep
drone
coming here?
pilot, as a responsible drone pilot,
Who said I
You've
keep
somebody-
coming
stated that you've been here more than once and
Yeah.
had the same issue with these people.
or people with
Who said that?
similar areas.
Well, when have I said that?
No, but you've said, oh, they've called you again.
When have I said that I've been here?
Okay,
Well,
so not actually
no.
here, but you've said that
No, I'm
every
not
time.
arguing with you. You're one of those people that
You know-
whatever I say, you will
Do you know
argue
why?
about.
Because
whether
you're absolutely wrong again.
But you've intimated
colleague's
you've been
not
here
wrong.
more than once.
No, I didn't. I've been here,
You-
but I've stopped over that side first of all, and now I've stopped
No, but
here.
you've been to the same site.
You
The
took
same
it, right.
security, the
If
same
you want to be
people that you're
pedantic
annoying.
about
It's the
it,
same. It's within the same hour. What I've done is I've been to that side, flown,
Right.
and to get images around there, and then come around this side.
so
So it's not multiple visits. It's all I've done is come around the path.
So
have you been approached by the same people?
Yeah.
So you are
so
here
you've
still
been here
causing
twice,
the same
causing the same issue.
I've been here once,
Not
and all
on
they've
this.
done is gone from there to there. I tell you what,
Okay.
I'm done.
Brilliant.
You know why?
Go on.
Because they call you out and you come out as your poodles because
that's your
control can't deal with the situation. And once the control starts saying to them they're not doing anything
we will
against
come
the law,
every time to investigate
fine,
any
great. Well,
concern.
see you later then.
Because do you know what our care is? Everybody. You care
Yeah,
about
right,
yourself.
right.
You care
No,
about
yeah.
them. Because
No,
at the end
listen.
of the day, if you rang the police, one of us would come down,
Yeah,
we'd treat
I
you with
would.
respect,
But
and
you know
make
what I'd
sure
do?
that we had eliminated
I'd only phone
any
the police if I thought there was an
concern.
offence.
No, you
I
wouldn't.
wouldn't phone the
No,
police
you
if
wouldn't.
somebody
If
was
that was
concerning
the
me.
case,
Family
then
at
nobody
home.
would
Do you
ever
have a
ring
family
us.
at home?
Let's not go there. Don't
Right.
give me any personal information.
No, but we all have family members. We all
Right.
do, okay, to some degree, or even friends. You would hope that a police officer would go out to them and help them.
Would you
Because
tell-
that's what we do.
You're famous for not doing it. I mean,
Right.
you know,
No,
goodness
no.
me. We're looking at
You're
the figures
going-
on the burglaries
you
that
are
you
going-
attend.
You are going well off topic. We're
Yeah,
keeping it simple.
I've had stuff stolen. You've never turned up. Don't
Okay,
give me
I
that.
haven't.
We all know why
Okay.
you're here because it's a company. Company's phoned you up. Security's phoned you
No,
up, and you come
no.
running along. Three of you.
Because-
For
no,
what? What? What was
no,
the
we haven't
offence?
come running along.
What
We've
was the
come
offence?
here.
Come to check out that it's
No
We've made
offence.
sure that you weren't breaching section 241 of the Air Navigation
done
Order
that?
of 2016.
And have you done that?
Well, you haven't now because I've made you aware that your flight could be reckless. Because
Well,
you
I'll be
are
flying it
aware,
over again now,
you
then.
are aware of the risks.
I am.
Okay, which
Yeah.
could be that if that drone now flies in any one of these buildings or that substation, we could have a major incident on our hands.
Goodness me, yeah.
Okay, and it doesn't matter the size of the drone.
Yeah.
A major incident, and in my eyes, because you are now aware of that at this moment in time.
Yeah.
Okay, right now, that could cause problems.
If you had a flyaway, you've got chimneys.
Yeah,
you've got
coulda, shoulda,
pylons.
woulda.
Pardon?
But
Coulda,
risk-
shoulda, woulda.
Really?
Risk and hazards
Is it-
are always based,
Yeah.
okay, on your surroundings. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. You wear a
know that.
seatbelt in
You
a
should
car.
have done that
No,
risk
passion
assessment
must be-
before you
No,
lifted
you
the
wait-
drone about a flyaway.
Oh, really?
It's something we plan for every time we
Yeah.
lift it.
Have you heard of PDRA? Do you know the prescriptive risk assessments that they have now?
No, but
No, you don't, do you? So there's no point talking to you. I'm not talking to you because every time I talk to
There
you,
is a
you
chance.
say something wrong.
No,
I don't.
there is a
Shh,
chance
shh,
that
shh,
that
shh,
could
talk to the
happen.
hand. Shut up. We know what can happen. Anything can happen.
Don't tell me to shut
Hey,
up. I've
just-
been more
I'm
than
fed up
polite
talking
to you.
to you,
I'm not
'cause
having you tell
every-
me.
The conversation took another turn when officers claimed the operator had repeatedly visited the location, despite having no evidence to support it. They then shifted to discussing Article 241 of the Air Navigation Order and raised concerns about flying near a nearby substation. The auditor accepted the legitimate safety advice without hesitation but immediately rejected the inaccurate accusations about being a repeat offender. By separating genuine safety concerns from personal attacks, he stayed focused while the officer became increasingly frustrated, eventually telling him to shut up. Professional policing depends on facts and respectful communication. Legitimate safety advice deserves attention, but personal insults contribute nothing to resolving the situation. Which stood out to you more? The officer correctly citing drone regulations or losing his composure moments later?
Then.
Excuse me, you're so
Right,
rude.
you are really rude. I've tried to have, me and my colleague have had a reasonable conversation with you, okay? And
Shit,
all we
God,
wanted
shit.
to know, but at the end of the day, you're just wasting people's time.
Am I?
You really are.
Yeah.
And you can put it on YouTube all you want.
I will be doing.
You can put it on Twitter, anything
will.
like that.
However,
it's absolutely
If
reasonable.
you get views and your page is getting paid, then I'd like to think you would have the
Really?
relevant drone insurance
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Because it would be
Would you?
classed as
You'd like to
commercial.
think that?
Well, you seem to know the law and about drones, so
I do,
you
yeah.
would have the insurance
Yeah.
and your operations manual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd think that.
I
yeah.
just think it's a bit.
Can I ask about your blue line flag that you've got on there? 'Cause I always think that's a bit of a gang sign. on
It's
you.
been authorised by our.
That's
by
it.
our-
Yeah. So why do you wear it?
It's
It's not part of
actually-
uniform, is it?
It's
Well, it actually shows and commemorates fallen officers, and that the fact it is a
Yeah,
blue
but you
line
never,
is-
considering it's commemorating fallen officers, most of them which die at the desk rather than sort of on duty,
That's quite rude, isn't it?
isn't
to be
it?
fair?
But also, you never seem to wear it when you're out in your civilian clothes. Why is that? Why do you only wear it when you're in your battle dress? Do you? I never see it on people when they're out.
Well, you don't
Is it
see-
because you're only brave when you're in a gang?
I think this
Mate,
is quite
you're
a
just
clear
being
sign
ridiculous now.
that you've lost the argument here today.
You've
That
got-
you've
that's
gone
the
personal.
only thing you
You've
can
gone
pick
personal.
fault
You know
with.
what? Because you're idiots.
Yeah, and
You're
and if you have put
idiots.
this on YouTube, you're going to make yourself look really silly.
Really?
You are. You're going to make yourself really, really silly.
I'll let them be the judge of that.
I'm sure they will be. I'm sure they will be. But at the end of the day, I'm sure the vast majority of the people that will be listening to this,
you're dismissed. So why don't you go?
will probably be saying, "Why
off
is
your
he
trot?"
So, are we going to
Well,
agree?
we're on public land, so we can quite wait till you
Well,
go
no, but you're getting paid by likes of me, aren't you? So what have you done? And what you're doing now?
I pay my own tax as well, don't I? So it's...
Yeah, but your taxes actually come out of our taxes.
We're just going to go around in circles here.
Well, off your trot then.
I think it's quite clear. Can you just keep the drone down? Okay, you are grounded.
No.
Right, so you're going to stay grounded.
Okay. You're grounding the drone.
I'm grounding
permanently
the drone.
From this area.
Permanently from this area.
Okay, tell me
what's caused concern, and I deem it to be risky. Therefore, I'm telling you there's a risk. The hazards are quite clear from what I've highlighted.
Give me the map then. So where am I allowed to fly it?
So, if you
I want absolutely definite.
Do you want to fly?
I want I want you to tell me where I'm banned from flying. I want you to tell me where I'm.
One officer acknowledged that simply feeling uncomfortable about being photographed isn't enough to override a person's legal right to take photographs in public. He even suggested that anyone wanting those laws changed should speak to their member of parliament instead of expecting officers to enforce personal opinions. The auditor responded by arguing that civil liberties only survive when people continue exercising them, pointing to policing statistics as part of his wider concern about public accountability. The exchange exposed an interesting contradiction. While recognizing that photography is lawful, the discussion also revealed the tension between protecting officers' comfort and protecting the public's legal rights. Under UK law, discomfort alone doesn't make legal photography unlawful. Rights don't disappear because someone dislikes how they're being exercised. Do you agree that personal opinions should never replace the law?
If that's something that you want us to do, okay, and sort out.
No, I want you to tell me now.
No, not telling you now.
I'm permanently grounded.
Ask you to ground your drone.
You tell me I'm permanently grounded.
Here now.
I'm permanently grounded.
Yes.
So I can't take off again at this site. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
And what is the site?
This site. Right here where you are now, okay.
Well, I'm on the path. But what is the site that you're talking about?
So basically, this area, okay. I'm not going to start drawing lines on maps.
Well, I need a line on the map. If you're going to abuse your rights, I want you to do it properly.
I'm not doing it. I'm not abusing my rights.
You are.
I'm telling you.
You are.
So
Civil Aviation Authority.
That's
Civil Aviation Authority tells me where I can fly, not you.
Okay. So.
Well, in light of that, then, can we have your flyer ID?
I'm not talking to you.
Operator's
Have you got your flyer
ID
and operator ID?
Yeah, I have.
Have you got it
Did you pass it
visible
to my
on
colleague?
No, not at all.
So you're not giving it us?
No.
Why is that then?
Because I can show you that it's on the drone, but you will not take any.
Okay, could you show it on the drone then?
Yeah. Okay, stand back.
No, I need you.
So.
Sorry if you feel so threatened by someone that's 5 foot tall.
Okay.
Okay, that'll be on my body cam, thank you.
Yeah, stand aside as well.
It's just very sad that the
shut
CAA...
Shut up.
Excuse me, I've not told you to shut up, so don't tell me to shut up.
I'm not talking nonsense like you.
You're playing the moral high ground about us being the police and you're here and all that. Yet you've got no respect for anybody. I wouldn't talk
I've not
to
got respect
anybody
for you
like
because
that.
you abuse your powers.
You're not abusing.
I'm a human being.
What the hell are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?
I would still, even though I particularly don't like the way that you're talking to me, I'm still talking to you professionally.
You're trampling rights.
I'm asking you simple questions
this guy
in relation to the flying of your drone.
This guy here is just.
The only argument
made
you can
up with
pick
this.
is something on our uniform.
Yeah, because I don't like it. I don't like a defaced Union Jack.
The officer introduced a hypothetical scenario, suggesting that photographs of officers could potentially help criminals identify or target them. Instead of accepting responsibility for an imagined situation, the auditor calmly asked for evidence that such harm had actually occurred. Unable to provide a real example, the officer admitted he couldn't point to a specific case. That admission shifted the conversation from facts to speculation. This moment highlights an important principle. Restrictions on lawful activities should be based on evidence rather than hypothetical possibilities. Speculation alone isn't enough to justify limiting established legal rights. Did the officer's inability to provide a real example change your view of the argument?
Things, but it isn't. It's for fallen officers in the line of duty.
Okay.
So
it's not just for that. And we've even had people sort of buying them off eBay, so they're not actually paying anything into a charity.
Is that your opinion?
Yes,
so
right, it's my
that's
opinion.
fine.
Well, what's your opinion? Your opinion is
like,
you don't need to wear it on duty.
You know what? I hope you're never in a position where you have to lower yourself to the point that we have to come and help you.
Well, if you do, it won't be help, it will be service that I pay for.
Right. Well, I'm
You
not
understand?
your servant.
What the hell are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?
You're a town servant.
No one's servant.
No, I said paying me for. I'd be paying for the service, not for help. I don't need to help me.
I
I just
hope
want
you
some
speak
service.
to him a lot nicer than you're speaking to us. That's all I can say.
Yeah, listen, you just come here to. You've just come here to trample rights. You've come here to trample rights. Them idiots there, love people like you. Ask permission for what?
For flying around here, so that it doesn't cause concern.
Most people would say yes.
We come across many drones in people who fly their drones, okay, and they will have normally got permission. And when I say normally, I mean those who do fly out of that permission or haven't asked or caused concern normally go, totally understand, officer,
listen,
appreciate it. I will ground the drone and I'll go somewhere more sensible.
This
and
is a little bit like white noise to me now. What I need you to do is either put in writing, or if I can record it, you saying it. Okay, so can you just confirm what you've just told me about me being grounded permanently in this area?
So you've been grounded permanently in this area because we have a cause of concern. I've let you know about the risks, which are the fact that if that drone under sub 250 grams, okay, despite its size and weight, enters into those areas, okay, you don't know, we don't know what damage it may cause, which may lead to a serious incident.
Right.
And under the Air Navigation Order of 2016, subsection 241, okay, is flying a drone recklessly to cause potential damage, okay.
The auditor questioned PC Farley about his conduct history, equipment, and experience with pepper spray. Rather than answering directly, the officer repeatedly responded that the information was for me to know. Instead of becoming frustrated, the auditor calmly repeated his questions. Gradually, the officer began offering answers and eventually admitted that he had used the spray during training, despite initially avoiding the subject. This clip demonstrates how patience can be more effective than confrontation. Consistent, respectful questioning often reveals inconsistencies that emotional arguments never will. Did you notice how the officer's responses slowly changed as the questions continued?
So
would you have kept asking?
That you observed for you to warrant that,
well,
or is it just a potential?
I haven't witnessed any reckless behaviour, because recklessness is that you've taken a risk, okay, you've known about a risk and you've gone ahead and taken it, okay, but in the conversation that we came over and spoke to you about, okay, which was probably recorded as we've already established, okay, is that we were coming to make you aware of the risk, and we have done. Now, if you then went and put that drone up, as we've seen, a helicopter's been quite close within the vicinity, okay, and that the areas we've highlighted is potentially risky and you've caused that concern, we don't know that there couldn't be a big vat of chemicals on the other side that we're dealing with, okay? So,
but do you know who deals with that? You know who? Let me just explain.
No, that was an example. So, you've now landed the drone. Yeah. Okay. Brilliant.
You've grounded the drone.
We've asked you to ground the drone. Okay.
And I did.
So that we could speak to you. Yeah. So that you could remain visual line of sight of that drone whilst it was in the air. You've stuck away from people. Okay. So I'm happy with that. You've been over that. The drone. You've shown us your flyer ID. All right. You've landed it. Now, if you
operator's ID.
If you went ahead and flew that now, okay, there would be an argument, certainly in the court, in a lot of people's opinions, okay, a person of reasonable firmness would probably deem that this area is still reckless and the officers made you aware, okay. On that basis, at this moment in time, in this very location, within reason of the boundaries of this area.
How far from here?
So if you flew the drone up the top of this field and flew above that field, okay, would you deem that to be reasonable?
No, I want you to tell me what's reasonable.
Okay, but
so I can't do any industrial or post-industrial shots here.
So if
is that what you're saying?
Beyond the boundaries of this line,
right? Okay, so it's an ownership boundary that you're protecting here, not a risky area.
Okay,
it's an ownership
fine.
boundary.
But let's try and work together, okay, and be reasonable about it. In the sense that if that drone's up in the air, you know as well as anyone, it can look like it's over the boundary. Okay, with it being up, okay, it's difficult to tell that. So if you make yourself a distance away from the side of the boundary, we can let them know he's going to fly over that field. He's not above the power station, he's not above the chemical plant, he's not above people's vehicles, he's not above people as well. I know you can fly above people, but you shouldn't hover above them, okay? I think that's reasonable. Would you not say that was reasonable?
No, but that if you think it is, and
I would say that was reasonable.
If you are telling me that there's a section of area here that is not...
When asked to identify any reckless flying, the officer admitted that none had actually taken place. Instead, the discussion shifted toward hypothetical risks and what might happen in the future. The auditor refused vague warnings and repeatedly asked where the legal boundary actually existed. As the conversation continued, the officer eventually acknowledged that the location wasn't officially a no-fly zone and that he was simply asking for voluntary cooperation. That admission completely changed the context of the discussion. If a restriction can't be clearly defined in law, it's important to understand whether it's a legal requirement or simply a request. Would you have changed your flight path voluntarily, or insisted on knowing the exact legal position first?
Yes, you're making the assessment for my drone, aren't you?
Yeah, but you've got to, as a pilot, take that as a reasonable request.
No, it's a request.
Reasonable request, isn't it?
It's a request.
It's a request.
So you're not grounding it?
No, I'm
it's a request.
Grounded now, okay? But if you wish to continue to fly,
yeah,
we can work with you, with us, with them, to come up with a solution where that drone can fly over there. What? But
I don't want to request anything off them.
Okay.
You do not. You do not go and request off landowners whether you can fly over their property.
Okay, so it's a bit different though, isn't it? Landowners, perhaps, in terms of where we're looking now, this is a risky area, isn't it? Would you not say?
It's you that's saying. I'm letting you say it all.
No, I'm helping you bring yourself to an understanding about it, aren't I?
So So you're saying that the CF fertilizer plant, which is no longer in operation,
okay, but
is a risk.
Okay, but
is a risk.
Okay, but
is a risk.
Now I'm saying that the area is still a risk. There's some people that are telling me. That
okay, well, you should be banning me from this area.
So take it as you will. All right, I'm trying to be reasonable with you. Okay.
Yeah, right. So by telling me I can't do something that I can.
So
should we just wind it up? We're not getting anywhere.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Once
we're gonna go.
Anything happens,
all right,
and
we'll let you make the decisions.
Okay.
With whatever you want to do, and then we'll make our decisions.
But your decision is that you have grounded me permanently, and I am not allowed to fly in this area. Can I before you go, please? Can I have your number? 5283. What's your name, please?
That's 5283. You don't need to know my name.
Okay. 30142.
30142. Where are you based out of?
Headquarters, Cheshire.
Okay. Winsford. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Off you trot. You trotters.
So rude. Perhaps people might give you some advice on how to speak to other people on your YouTube page.
Love the hair.
Final moments summed up the entire encounter. An officer initially described changing the flight path as nothing more than a request. Moments later, however, he claimed the auditor was now banned from the area altogether. The auditor immediately highlighted the contradiction, pointing out that something presented as voluntary had suddenly become a prohibition. Rather than explaining the change, the officers ended the conversation and walked away. That shift in language became one of the most revealing moments of the encounter. When requests suddenly become demands without any clear legal basis, it's worth paying close attention to what's actually being said. Did you notice the officer move from making a request to announcing a ban? Which version do you think reflected the real legal position?